Oh, you're not confident in doing squats. Let's talk about it. So maybe you're frustrated with how your squat feels. Maybe you just want to learn on how to squat. Or maybe it just doesn't feel like it used to be. We're going to go over the bodyweight squat, and I know it sounds boring, but I promise you, you're going to learn a lot about what the bodyweight squat is going to tell you. And I promise you, no one has ever taught you this. And if they did, they are a phenomenal coach, because it starts from the ground up. This is why I preach when we squat, we usually squat in barefoot or a flat shoe, or you could do there's lifter shoes too, that more the heels elevated for ankle mobility purposes. But I want to show you this. So this is our foot. We need to make sure that we have equally distributed weight on our entire foot. So there's 3 points. We got the base of our heel, or our pinky toe, base of our big toe, and the base of our heel. We want to make sure that those points are equally distributed with weight when we squat. So real quick, we're going to talk from our feet up. So get in your squat position, and I want you to think about your feet are glued to the floor. Your feet should never come off the ground when we squat, because if that's the case, we're going to be not stable from the foot, and that's going to affect everything upstream of the body. So I want to make sure feet are glued to the floor. I like to make sure your feet aren't going to be perfectly straight. So 15 degree, 10 degree out. Now from here, I want you to think about feet are glued. Now I want you to push the floor out, spread the floor, screw your foot in. And when I say that, this needs to happen. So if I'm going to open the floor, my knees are going to actually externally rotate out. So now my knees are tracking in line with my feet. And when you do this, I want you to do this. Knees are bent. Push the floor out hard. What are you going to feel turn on? Your hips. Your hips are going to turn on. So now when you squat, that's the first thing that should happen. So I have the bar on my back. This is the first phase before you even lower. Turn your hips on. Now keep this, maintain this position when you go down. So now you can start squatting, spread the floor, spread hard, continue to spread, and then spread as you come back up. So that's all I want you to practice is do your bodyweight squat, learn how to turn your hips on, and again, it starts from your feet. Maintain that 3-point contact, and I'm telling you, you're gonna feel a lot more stable. You're gonna feel things maybe you haven't felt before, and you're gonna feel, when you're stable, you're gonna feel a lot stronger. So again, make sure you do that. Make sure your feet are glued to the floor when you squat.